Hey everyone, Snozzingly here, how's it going? 2022, a year that, now this is where I would normally say, a year that certainly happened, but that's an overused joke, and honestly, it goes against the philosophy of what this entire year was. So, that's me using the word philosophy wrong. Anyways, today's gonna be something a bit different. I am commenting over Skate 3 gameplay, and I didn't land that trick, and it sucks. Why are there tables everywhere there? Fuck. Has it been 30 seconds? Yes, it has. Anyways, the fact of whether 2022 was better or worse than 2021 is a question I've been pondering for some time now, but if I had to say, I'd say it's better-ish, kind of, maybe. 2022 certainly had the higher highs, but also the lower lows, whereas 2021 was more consistently bad. An example would be one of the 5 high points of this year was me making spaghetti for the first time. That's how odd this year was. Yeah. That was a nice landing. If you've watched my last year's year review video, you'll know that 2021 was a god-awful year. It was terrible. It was Jesus' punishment for making the movie Cats. But if I had to say, 2022, been a bit of an improvement, I guess. Had more going on. Way more. 2021 was boring. 2022 was anything but. Although, there was one part of this year that just was terrible, and that was mostly the summer. The summer was awful. There was nothing for me to do. Absolutely nothing. I just sat in my house all day, making music, maybe listening to the Sonic 2 soundtrack. Chemical Plant Zone, that was another big thing this year. Really big. I don't know why. I loved that song all throughout this year. Still do. But if I had to rank the months of this year in order from best to worst, I would probably start with May as being the best month. May was just an all-around great month this year. It was actually, one of the better times out of the past, 3 years. I saw my really old house. I'm not talking the one I moved out of in 2020. I'm just talking the one I last saw in 2011. But alongside that, it was just a lot of really great things going on in May. Other than news, which that still saddens me. But May was an all-around good month for me personally. I don't know about all of you. If I had to say objectively, on average, the best month people would rank would probably be April, but that's number 2 in the list. April was something great too. It was nice. Nothing much. But then it kind of goes, and then July. July was a month that I am not sure was the best or the worst. On one hand, it had a trip to a nice house that was renting, and it was great, but it also had a lot of arguments within, just a lot of those, and it was not that great, but also great at the same time. Odd speech. But then, the worst 3 months would probably be September, March, and then October. September and March were just kind of nothing months. They didn't have anything going on. But October was something. Normally, with every other month in this year, it had, one terrible day towards the beginning of the month. And then just, the rest of the months, or the rest of the days were fine. But with October, it had, one good day. And it was the first day of the month. For instance, that is the opposite of May, where, May had one bad day, and it was the first day of the month as well. But, yeah, October was not good. But with the exception of October, 2022 was in all honesty, one of the most fun times I've had within the past 3 years. It was just all around good fun, from me hiding Heisenberg post-it notes around my school, to me hanging out with my friend Amo in all of these Minecraft games, which you're witnessing right now. It's me chasing her. It was just a good time this year. It was a ride for sure, but oh boy. Oh boy. It when I say higher highs, it really had high highs. But yeah, same follows with low lows. I still rank this as the second worst year. I still rank 2020 better, but it is way better than 2021, which honestly contradicts what I said at the beginning of the video. I had that in my script for the longest time, but in all honesty, looking back at it in retrospect, yeah, 2022 was good. Ish. Kind of. Yeah, a lot of problems arose this year, but also a lot of good times. And that's me beating the dead horse. No, wrong phrase. That's me being a broken record there and saying the same point you've heard in the video like 12 times, but all around, I give this year a 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Mediocre. Too much water. Anyways, if you've watched the last year video, you know what's coming up. It's time for the shenanigan at the end of the video regarding this year. Here goes. You know, I'm honestly surprised. We have an even lower budget than last year. Can't even afford the whole piece. Anyways, you know, I think I know exactly where this belongs. Right next to the stock mock-ups. Oh, whoops. There it goes. Down the bedsheet. You know, I think I've found Jesus in my slice of bread. Well, it obviously doesn't belong next to the stocks. So, what's the second best place for it to go? Ah, there it goes, right on top of the capitalism. Well, doesn't belong there either. Well, I'll be darned. Isn't this the perfect spot? No, that's too good to be true. Sorry, Sergeant. Boy howdy, I just can't seem to find a good spot to place this year. It's a very inconsistent one. Huh. It's blue now. I miss when it was red. It reminded me of the rose of 2020. What the hell am I saying? Oh. I got it. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. You know, I think I speak for all of us when I say this year left something to be desired. Now that this year has come to an end, we need to let it rest. Fly off. Be free! It's dead. 2022 is dead. Oh, shit. Well, you know what they say. A womb's a whistle. That's been a thing this entire year. Since February, I believe. But do you want to know something? Only 0% of my viewers are subscribed. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later. It helps the channel, and yeah, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow My Ass, so thank you. And remember something.